Okay, guys, so today we are actually discussing your presentation for your goals and your vision board. In the folder that says week January 11th through 15th, there are two things there. One is a discussion topic that says, what are goals? And what is the purpose of a vision board? When you open that particular topic up, it tells you to write 5 sentences, which is a paragraph, no less than 5 sentences, explaining what a goal is and how it can be achieved. Also add any information that you know about a vision board. So I'm actually teaching a class right now. You can't see the students, but they are going to be participatory in class and answer some questions that you guys probably may have as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So first of all, what are goals? What are goals? Yes, sir.
A goal is like a mission you would want to accomplish in a certain amount of time.
Okay, a mission you would want to accomplish in a certain amount of time. Very well put. Yes, ma'am. It's something you set for yourself that you plan to achieve. And about how long do you give yourself for a goal? Can you put a time limit on it?
Long term or short term.
It could be a long term, it could be a short term, it could be something you want to do for today, something you want to do within a month, couple of years, whatever, right? So goals are just things that we put down to have in front of us. We just want to have it in front of us, something that we know that we want to accomplish, we want to do, maybe we want to change about ourselves, maybe it's something we want to enhance about ourselves, but the goal is something that we want to work towards, right? So it's kind of like, let's say you want to go on a trip. Who wants to go somewhere? Want to go on a trip? Where you want to go? Oh, that's right. You told me that before, right? Was that you? Somebody else did this too. They want to go to Bora Bora. Where you want to go? Dubai. Beautiful place. Great. Where you want to go, sir? Japan. I saw Tokyo on somebody else's paper earlier. So if you were wanting to go on this trip, let's say you want to take that trip, let's give ourselves 6 months. 6 months from now is when? This is January, so 6 months would be July. We're going on a trip in July. There are a couple of things that we have to do in order to plan. Our goal is to make it there. But there's some things that we need to know, some things we need to do, some things we need to secure, some things we need to have in place. We have to set those things up in order to get to that particular destination, right? All right, so that's our goal. What are we going to do in the meantime? Are we just going to wait for July to come and jump on the plane? No, what are you going to do? You're going to prepare. Tell me some things that we're going to do to prepare for any of those trips, any of them. What are we going to do to prepare? Yes.
Book your flight.
We're going to book the flight. Okay? Well, book the hotel. I'm not staying at the hotel. I'm staying at a resort, sir. I'm just messing with you. Guys, you want to stay at a resort too. All inclusive. Food, your amenities, everything should be at the resort. That's a whole nother story, another lesson for another day. But what else are we going to do? So we got a place to stay. We've got our flight there. If it's all inclusive, our food is included. Need money. We need money. So we've got 7 months. Some people may just have that money readily available. But when you get there, there are going to be things that you want to do, things you want to purchase. So what are you going to do between now and then? You're going to save. You may work another job. You may take on, let's say, I'm going to do some things for my parents, and as they give me the money, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to save it so that when I'm ready to go, and most of the time you even make that a goal. I think I need to have how much to go to Bora Bora for spending change? How much for Dubai? You're not really sure? Not really sure? Then you want to research that as well, right? So with our goals, sometimes we can set a goal and just say, this is what I want to do, and then sit there and pray and hope that it happens. But most of the time with a goal, you got to do some research. I would like to buy some stock. I would like to retire and still make the same amount of money that I make right now or more. I can't just hope and pray and wish that that's going to happen. I have to go and research. I have to talk to some people. I have to figure it out, right? So in doing your goals, you want to do the same thing. When planning your goals, you want to do the exact same thing. You want to plan. Well, what are we going to do today? And most of you, my students who are online, some of you have already done this. You've already answered your question, and we're going to go in and I'll make some comments on there and give you your grade. But for the most part, goals are things that we want to achieve. It is a way to see our progress in life. I saw a couple of different things on here. Something to help us stay focused and determined. Very good, Victor. It's something positive that you set for yourself. That's awesome. So I have some things that I wrote down that I wrote on a sheet of paper. And my goal was to create a vision board. And so I made it an assignment. The vision board would become an assignment for my students. So thus doing that, I created, let's see, where is it? That's the project itself. So here's the PowerPoint. And for you guys, the PowerPoint is actually inside of the folder. It'll be there for you guys to take a look at. All right, let me do. Okay, so your vision board project will be a culmination of all of your goals. Okay, all your goals that you all answered in your questionnaire, which I think I should probably look at that. Deciding. This is before we do the presentation, I just want you to know. So it says vision board, deciding on my goals. And there are several questions that it asks you just to kind of spark what your goals are. You don't have to go with just this. If you want to add goals on there that you have for yourself, down at the bottom, one of the last ones says other goals you've set. I want to lose weight. I want to learn how to do hair. I want to make a YouTube channel. I want 5,000 subscribers in the next 3 months. What are your goals? What do you desire to do? You want a job? You want a career? You want to learn how to do some things? You want to learn how to draw? You want to be better at Fortnite? Whatever, anything, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But whatever your goal is, you can add it on here. But that's also going to become part of, you're going to choose no less than 5 of those goals to put on your actual vision board. All right? So go back here to the vision board itself, and let's talk. So you're gonna do a vision board, and for my kids that are online, I'll show you a couple of them. Guys that are here, y'all can turn around to the back wall to see some examples of those vision boards. For those of you who are online, while they're looking, this is one that one of my students did. He added lights to it. Actually, I don't know if it still works. I don't know what the little thing is, but anyway, put positivity up there. He has a couple of different little items that have to do with what he desired. I think he wanted to start a YouTube channel, so that's on there, and some other stuff. Yeah. And this lovely child, this is her. So your picture in the middle, you can add your photo. And different things. You can tell pink's one of her favorite colors. She went with a little color scheme here. She added flowers. She added really pretty things to make it look nice and visual, because you want this to be something positive. Okay? All right, so now let's talk about how we achieve this goal. And if y'all want to see these, here you go. I'll pass them around. Yes or no? Okay, cool. All right. Great. I'm going to bring this over here. So your vision board is your analyzing your whole plan, all your goals, putting it together, right? Some lovely child, can you read this right here for me? Okay, great. I'll read my own stuff. As a class, you will reflect on life goals, college, career, family, etc. Use the questionnaire to figure out what you want to set as a goal and what you will add to your vision board as short-term and long-term plans. College you want to attend, car you want to drive, house you want to live in, cities you want to visit, how many kids, a dog, whatever, right? Some things are long-term, some things will be short-term. Graduate from high school. Get a 4.0 GPA, you know. You have different things, right? All right, the next purpose, the vision board is a collage. It is a collage, which I just showed you guys, of images, of affirmations and statements. Who knows what affirmation is? What's an affirmation? Confirming. It's confirmation. It's confirmation. So this so sad to say, but I'll tell y'all something positive in a minute. This is my vision board from last year. You see it? Nothing on my vision board. However, I did this part. So that became my vision board. And on here, I started on a sheet of paper and I wrote things out. And then I came back and I took sticky notes in different colors. And I put the sticky notes on there because I was having a hard time finishing my board. But the sticky notes became what I was able to see. I had pictures cut out. I never put them on. However, this year I am going to do my vision board with you guys, right? So those positive affirmations are things like favor precedes me, grace carries me. Favor. I will have favor in things that other people will not. You might not get a new car, but I will. I don't know. If it's something I can't change, then the grace, something's going to help me to get through it, right? So, you are already loved. That was one of my affirmations. It should actually say, I am already loved. It's not too late for anything. The only thing holding you back is you. Just do it. Greatness lives on the inside of me. It's time to release it, because if it's just living there and it's not going anywhere, it's not producing anything, right? So those are some of my positive affirmations that I have. What are yours? Things that you may have issues with. Find a positive side and put those words on there. And I'll show you some in just a minute. Put your dreams, your goals, the things that make you happy. You'll find pictures or words of things that make you happy. When you open your magazine or when you go on Google and you see a picture and maybe it's the sun shining on some sunflowers, put that on your board if it makes you feel good, if it makes you happy. Because the whole point of the board is to do what? Be positive. To do what? Yes, whatever you said under that. Encourage you. Encourage you. So the whole point is when you look at it, it should make you feel good. It should speak to you. It should speak back what you wrote on it. It should speak those things back to you. And I'm going to share something about my board in a minute. All right, so creating your vision board can be useful a tool to help you conceptualize your goals. Conceptualize, word of the day. What does conceptualize mean? It helps you to get an idea of how to make it happen. Now, it's not just some words that you're saying. Now, I can actually get like a vision. I could actually see myself driving that Lexus. I could see myself living in that 4,000 square foot house. Whatever your goal might be, right? All right. So, also, it's just a source of motivation, guys. It's to motivate you, Dominic. You want to play in the NFL? NBA? Neither one? NFL? Get a vision of that. Get a picture of somebody who maybe looks like you. Not looks like you physically, but maybe his situation or circumstances look like yours. And now he's playing for the NFL. Get a picture of that person. Get a picture of someone walking on the field for the first time. Get a picture of somebody in the locker room. Somebody with the, you know what I'm saying? So you want to gather those things as well as words that are going to help you get to that point. All right. So here are some examples. I'm going to go with this one first because this is not what I want. So this is not what I want you to have. But this is an example of what? How the words should be. Now, it doesn't have to be in this order. But this person said, new day, new choices. They wanted to change themselves. And so they knew that if they read positive things every day, that would change them a little bit by little bit. So they have stuff like love, create, grace, play, smile, connect, Eat better, take it easy, but spice things up a bit. Back to nature, like get out and do something different. Nourish, make a change in your life, love, read, explore, stuff like that. So these are examples of positive affirmations or words or phrases that will help you. All right, here is an example of what the actual, and I'm gonna take the, well, you guys can see it. It's actually on your in your PowerPoint. So here it is. I don't have to tell you what it says. You can see it, right? Right? Adventure awaits, travel, house, next level, peace of mind, that's spirituality. I want peace of mind. I want to be holistically well. I want to be centered. Okay? I want to be one with God. I want to know who I am, right? I want to meet people. I want to go out and do big things like Oprah. I want to be focused and relevant in what I say and what I do. That makes it up. All right? And then this one is the same thing. It's just another example. I love how they did this though. Cherish 365, checklist, backup plan. So make it a point to cherish every day. I like how they did that. And then there's like little check-offs. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. I made the most. And then when I couldn't do those things, I need to have a backup plan. Because sometimes things fail. Yeah, that's a whole nother lesson. Anyway, they have their car, possibilities, travel. This person really wants to go to Disney. That's all they have over there is Disney. I think they want to learn how to speak Spanish. Share joy, grow spiritually, read. Okay? So you're going to have your vision board is going to be full. If you're doing it, you have a choice. You can do it on Google Slides or you can do it on a poster board. I don't expect for you to have a poster board this big. You can actually get something that's like half the size of this and fill it up. But it's good if you have one that you can sit up. I had a student 1 year, she put hers on the ceiling above her bed. Why? Why would she do that? So it could remind her of her goals. And what'd you say? First thing you see in the morning. Positive. As soon as I open my eyes, I gotta get up and grind. Y'all know about that. Okay. So, also, okay, step 3 in your planning. So in your planning, guys, I know those of you who have the laptops, you guys are working with the laptops or you're working with the Chromebook, you can go into Google, find the photos that represent what you want, click, you use the 2 fingers and tap it one time on that board. I'm talking to the kids who have laptops or with a little keypad. If you have a mouse, then you can use your right click, right? But just tap it one time with 2 fingers. Oh, the picture that you are interested in saving. There's something that's going to come up that says save as, right? That's how you're going to save your photo into your drive. What I want you guys to do beforehand, if you're doing the slide, go to your Google Drive and make a folder. You can do it right now while I'm talking. Go to your Google Drive and make a folder that says vision board items. And then when you go, let's say, I'm gonna just pretend, okay, so here, let's go here. This is what Miss Thibodeau wants. I want an Infiniti QX60, right? This is actually the one I like right here. So what I'm saying is when you go here and you hold your finger on it, right? Look what happens. Save image as. Now it's not gonna work for me here, but for you, there's gonna be something on the side like this, a menu, and it's going to say, Dominic, it's going to say save to drive. If your folder is already there, then the vision board folder is gonna be the first thing that pops up. And you just click on it, click open, click save, bam, there it is. And that's how you can save your images. Also your words, your catchy phrases or affirmations. I want this car, okay? I really like this car. I need to find something that says, motivation drives you, or something that's about driving. I'm going to look up phrases about driving, or positive words about driving. I don't know. Just giving you an example of what you can do. All right. So let's go back here. And once you find those photos, guys, and you save them, you're going to start putting your board together. But everything needs to go together. If you're doing travel, all travel should be in one spot. All spirituality should be in one spot. All dream big, go places, everything should be grouped together. You should have at least 2 to 3 photos for each one of your goals. Not one photo, 2 to 3 photos. And I don't see it on here. I don't know what page it's on. Oh, here it is. Include 2 to 3 images for each goal. Also, you're going to have statements or words for each goal. Some sort of statement so we'll know what it is. Okay? And we're on the last few slides. No, that's not for y'all. I think that was it. I was done. Yeah, that's it. So the rubric is also in there, and you'll get to know. You're going to have 2 grades for this assignment. One is the vision board itself, and the other is the presentation. This is a speech class. It's communication. It's professional communication, so I am looking for you to be ready and prepared to speak clearly and articulately. That's the bulk of your rubric, is speaking clearly and articulately and being able to convey exactly what your board says. Very easy because it's your very first speech. Okay? So, any questions, y'all?
Does it have a maybe of how many goals?
No, yes it does. 5. 5 goals. At least 5. That's the minimum. You can put 10 if you want to. But the minimum, that means no less than 5 goals. You should have at least 5. And you can choose if they're long term and what they are. I'm not gonna, college, career, family, relationships, stuff like that. You just pick something. Health is good. Okay? So you want to have at least 5. Thank you. That was a really good question. And it is on here somewhere. I think I passed it up.
It is now time to release the 100 pause.
So we're going to go ahead and close out. Guys, if you all have questions.
Teachers and support staff.
Hold on one moment.
To the buses and space for bus duty. Have a great day, troopers.
So if you all have any questions, comments, or criticisms, make sure that you email me or call me. You're welcome to call or text 281-810-2810. I look forward to talking to you guys, and I look forward to answering any of your questions. Have a great day.